What's good, y'all? It's your boy Eddie and Sophia back at it again with another video. Today, Today we are going to be bringing y'all of Storytime because why not? You know what I'm saying? You see the title. This story is about the time that we got stuck on an island. Now we do have the vlog up if y'all want to go and check that out. But this is kind of like a more in-depth, kind of what we were thinking and everything like that. Give you a little backstory of how we even got there. It was like a random day of the week, like middle of the week.
Yeah, it was like a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, like a Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know why I wasn't at work. Oh, I wasn't at work because.
Oh, yeah, that's another story.
I wasn't at work because my boss, he was out of town, and I was tired. I'm like, I do not feel like going to work today, so I just stayed home.
And no one even noticed that he was gone.
And nobody noticed. And I was like, you go to Catalina Island? She's like, sure. It was random, just like that. Like, I think, I got the tickets. The boat was supposed to leave at like what? 1 or 12? 1? Sometime like in the afternoon like that. And it was like 10 a.m. and we had to rush and get ready to go over to the docks to hop on the boat. And I didn't know which one to get. There's like 2 options. There's like the 2 Harbor Freights and then Avalon.
But I remember we asked.
We did.
And the person said, get this one. And we're like, okay. And we got it. And it was the wrong one.
And that was the first problem, okay? She messed us up there. That's the reason why we ended up in the spot that, we were in. So the one we wanted to go to, it goes from the dock straight to the part of the island that, we're trying to get to.
Which is only an hour ride
right
from the dock to Avalon.
And the one we got was from the dock to the other side of the island. So we had to go to the other side of the island, which was about an hour. Sit there. We waited there for a long time.
It was almost I think we were there for like 45 minutes.
45 minutes, something like that. And I was seasick and I was sick. Like I was in like the toilet the whole time. Thankfully, it wasn't a bunch of people.
Yeah. And I had to. I don't know why. Well, it was literally so last minute, and he didn't even remember that he gets seasick.
But. I don't think it's seasick. I think it's more motion sickness than anything. But yeah, like by that time it was probably already like 3:30 or something like that, and then we had to do another hour to go from that side to the part of the island that we wanted to go to, and so we ended up getting there around like 5 o'clock, right? And it's like, bro, like the whole day is gone at this point. Like I didn't spend all this money, like. You have to pay for both ways. And so we got there, and the last boat, we got there around 5. I think the last boat was supposed to leave at like
7.
Like 6 or 7 or something like that, right? And we're just like, what are we gonna do in 2 hours? Like I paid like almost $100 for us to get here. And it's like.
And we had already got it, right? Like we had got the trip. Round trip when we had first purchased the tickets. So we got there and we're like like what can we do in like an hour and a half, because you had to like be there half an hour before
to load up on the boat.
Yeah, to load up your stuff or whatever, so they can check everybody in, because there's so many more people leaving at that time than there is getting
because it's the last boat. So like if you don't hop on that boat, bro, so it was around the time I parked the idea to Sophia. I'm like, man, like we might as well just stay at this point, not realizing that that I still had work the next day. But I was like, yo, like, this is like a waste of money. Like we just basically just got a boat ride, and it's like we would have to come back because we didn't get to experience it how we wanted to.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, if you like, okay, we obviously had to spend a little more money to like stay there for an extra like X amount of hours, but it's like more of the money is wasted if you could only be there for an hour, because they literally spent that money just on the freaking boat, like doing nothing.
Yeah, so I hopped on the app and I found the hotel. Them hotels is expensive, boy.
Yeah.
But but we went and, you know, got a hotel and just we ended up staying the night. The crazy thing is we weren't planning on staying. So we didn't have no extra clothes. We didn't have phone chargers. Like we didn't have like dental, like what's it called? Like,
toiletry stuff.
Toiletry
like we
stuff,
literally
like,
had nothing. Like I had to wash our clothes in the sink because obviously, like, you know, especially your undergarments. Like, how are you going to be using them for 2 days in a row? Like that's nasty. So I had to wash our stuff in the sink, hang it up, like let it dry so that we can use it for the next day. We had to go to the store. Mind you, there's only like one grocery store. All the other stuff is like little marts. Like,
and it's not even a real grocery store. What store was it?
It's Vons.
Vons. It's not even a real grocery store. Like
it's not like a Walmart type of thing. But I felt like they had a lot of stuff like for tourists, I guess, because it's literally like the only store. But all the other stuff oh my god. All the other stuff is like what is it, like novelty type of stuff, like stuff that you take home after a trip.
They don't even have
a
mall or like store. Like they have to hop on a boat to go to the mainland. She hates when I say mainland, but they're an island, so they call us the mainland. You know what I'm saying? They have to go. I mean, it's only an hour boat ride, but you have to get on the boat for an hour to come over here.
And it's only at designated times, unless you have like a boat yourself. Then.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, we literally had no toothbrushes, no nothing. Like,
so we had to stock up on.
It was the only thing that I had, because I had my little mini backpack, and then you had your blue backpack, I think, to hold. I just
had my laptop in there.
To hold, yeah, your laptop, because he was still supposed to be like at work, so he was like doing emails or whatever. And the only thing that I had that was like useful were wipes, because I always carry wipes with me.
You had your portable charger.
Oh, I did have my portable
charger. But I was looking to buy a charger because I'm like, no, I can have a charger, and they didn't have nowhere to buy a charger. Like, what in the world? Like, this place is so small, guys. Like, when I tell you guys it's small, like, it's small. Yeah. And so the lady at the front desk for our hotel, she was nice enough to let us use hers. It probably was just something she found in like a hotel or somebody left. She's like, yeah, you could just use this one. I was like,
yeah, I'm sure a lot of people.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
It was charging so slow though. Yeah. I remember, like,
my phone was getting hot.
Yeah, mine too. I was like, what kind of charger is this? It was just, it was bad.
That AC was busting in there.
The AC was good.
The AC was
but
it's a nice place. Like, it's like a nice, like, you know, it's just. Yeah. Just small. Like I was like, it's so small where I felt like people would know that we had the same clothes on as yesterday. Like that's how small. But
the thing is, we weren't even really out. Like I think we walked around for a little bit, and then we went to eat, and then after that we went to the store, and then we went back to the hotel, and that was it. Like we didn't really do anything that first day because we were late. Yeah, we were late. It was late, and then we were stressing about like, should we just leave? Should we not? Like, it was just too much of a hassle to.
By the time we got like settled and stuff, like in the hotel and going to the store and everything like that, it was after eating, it was already like 7, 8 o'clock.
And we were so tired too because on the boat it was hot. Like we were inside the thing because it was like you can sit outside obviously, but then they also had like indoor seating. There was no AC in there, like. And then you feel all like the sea moisture and like all the humidity gets trapped. Like it was so unbearable. And then you would go outside and then it's way too cold because of all the wind, and then it's too hot also because the sun is literally beaming down on you. It was bad. We were sweaty, we were tired, we were annoyed. Like it was not good. But then the second day was fine. That's when we really were like, okay, like we went out, we got a golf cart, Went around the island.
You can literally only drive. There's no cars. Like the only cars that they had was like the delivery. Like the delivery cars.
And like the delivery cars, the biggest ones that we saw were like little box trucks, like super small ones. There's no semis, nothing like that. Like it's really small.
What did we do? We got up, we went to breakfast. The breakfast was good. The golf carts, like we saw a deer. She got scared. She got scared of the deer.
Yeah, because it was so big.
They got buffaloes. They got buffaloes on this small island. Like, why? How do you have buffaloes on this island? Like, how do y'all even get here? Turns out that they did a movie there.
Yeah, they did a movie there, and the guy, I guess, whoever was in charge of the movie or whatever, shipped them to there, and like they just ended up staying there and like mating and stuff. So now they're like, I guess, not native because they were brought there, but like that's the animal of that place.
Yeah, and then the night before I met we had like a good combo with like the waiter, the dude that worked there. He was telling us a little bit about the island and everything like that, and how people are on like a crazy wait list for apartments and stuff. But they make they make pretty good tips during like the summer for sure, because like a lot of people come and visit. I feel like it's like a mini Hawaii type of deal. Like it's so small and and it's very compact. Like, oh my god, Hawaii. But anyway, whatever. But yeah, we ended up. What time did we go home? We went home at like 3, like in the afternoon sometime.
Yeah, I think so. Like 3 to 5, somewhere around there.
Yeah, and nobody contacted me one time.
And the breakfast we had was good. We went to this breakfast spot and it was pretty good. It was fun. It was a fun experience, but definitely like it's not more than like a couple days that you could spend there, because
a couple days, shoot, one day, like you get there and like in the morning, like some people be spending like a week there. I'm like, how, bro? Like there's literally nothing to do. You got to do the same thing like that Squidward meme. You
and
do the same thing over
the thing
and over
too
and over.
is like it's kind of like Vegas. Like there's only like that strip, and then there's literally like nothing else. Well, but I'm saying, just to compare, obviously there's a lot of stuff to do in Vegas, but I'm saying like in terms of like walking, like, and that strip in Catalina is not big at all. Like you can walk up and down in like 10 minutes probably, like maybe even less. There wasn't really much to do, but it's not a bad experience. Like if you haven't gone, then it's cool, it's nice to see, but yeah, definitely not for like a whole like trip vacation type of thing.
Yeah, but I went back to work 2 days later. I didn't get fired. I mean, I didn't really care. I was really on my way out anyway. Like I was kind of, I hated that job. I was kind of on my way out. Like you're like when you first get somewhere, you start working super duper hard, and then you start hating, and then your workflow just starts going like this. And I was like, yeah, probably not gonna be here that long. So, but yeah, that's it. Make sure I'll leave the link in the description. Y'all can go back and watch that vlog if you would like to. But that's gonna conclude it for today's story time. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell, and we're gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.